and welcome to You Beauty. This is the podcast for your face. I'm Kelly McCarran.
And I'm Amy Clark, and today it's Spendy Savvy.
Amy is with me in the studio today for product recommendations, and people know what they're in for. They're in for Spendy Savvy, something new, and a Shop My Stash or empty. I'm so excited.
I was very naughty and didn't fill in my products.
Yeah, so I don't even know what she's got. I went in last night to have a spy and I was like, well, don't know what they are yet. I did see that you've got something from Victoria Beckham though, so please kick things off with your Spendy.
So my Spendy today is the Victoria Beckham Beauty Portofino 97 Golden Shimmer Body Oil, 50 mils, $160. So there's a bit of a backstory with this. On Mamma Mia, I wrote a full review of Victoria Beckham Beauty. So I went into Mecca to kind of break the fourth wall. I think it's probably a lot of, if you're a regular listener, you know.
Don't lie. You
What?
also did it because you didn't want to have to buy everything.
Well, no, what I was going to say is that often we're sent the products for free.
You were not.
I was not sent the products for free. I asked. And I didn't get.
You were A, denied, B, denied an interview with Victoria.
Yeah. Anyways, so basically it's like, you know, it was so exclusive, limited, etc. So I was like, all right, well, I still need to go in and.
You're a gal committed.
Yeah. So I went into Mecca. I live in Melbourne for those people who don't know. And so I went into the Burke Street. That's the big three-story store.
Seen all over the socials.
It's incredible. So I went in there. I spent an hour and a half, and I honestly would encourage anybody. I mean, little Mecca stores, maybe it's a bit different, but in this one, there was absolutely no issue with me sitting at one of those makeup counters, going back and forth with the testers, trying things on, all of that.
Did you tell them that it was your job?
No.
Oh, so they literally didn't care.
No, I had an amazing team member who, like, I felt no pressure to buy whatsoever. It wasn't like someone's hovering around you being like trying to get the sale. Granted, it's a very big store and there's lots of counters, so it's not like there were heaps of people waiting to have their turn. And the staff was so helpful, giving me tips about application, and, you know, I'd ask them questions about, oh yeah, and what are people saying about blah, you know, the foundation drops, for example, those $185 foundation drops, which I personally wouldn't recommend because they're just not my vibe, but a lot of people are really raving about them. But the team member was like, because it's got skincare in the formula, it actually looks better after 5 to 10 minutes after you've applied it.
Are you talking about the body oil?
No, sorry.
Oh.
This was just a complete tangent. But long story short, I tried everything and I did not buy this product yet.
Oh, you don't have it?
I don't have it. Oh, is that a faux pas?
I don't know.
So I actually walked out with a lipstick.
Oh.
On the day.
But you're not recommending the lipstick.
It's not, because this is something like I'm buying myself this for Christmas, and I'm going to have the bottle engraved. You can get free engraving in that store. So I'm going to have something engraved and I'm going to keep the vessel. So essentially what this product is, it is a fragranced shimmer body oil, a dry body oil. So the fragrances, everyone's been raving about the Victoria Beckham Beauty fragrances, specifically the Portofino. It's really expensive. We're talking like $400 plus for a fragrance. This, I feel like, gives me the taste of the fragrance because it's quite like potent. Like you put this on and that fragrance is going to last. It's a real, like, it's an Italian, you know, Riviera kind of inspired fragrance. It's what being on holiday on a yacht smells like. If I was holidaying with the Beckhams on their yacht.
Okay.
That's what it would smell like. But it's in the body oil. So at $160, it's like I can experience the fragrance, but it flashed me back to, I don't know if you remember, the Body Shop had this shimmer body oil. I was a Body Shop gal in high school. Like, I'd love going in there and buying all the makeup and the body products and stuff. And Estee Lauder actually have a very similar. It's like a shimmer body oil. But yeah, it really like unlocked a nostalgic memory for me trying this one on with the Body Shop, which you can't even shimmery? It's a very subtle, it's like, you know, everything Victoria Beckham Beauty, it's like grown up, sophisticated. So it's not glittery, but it dries down as well. So it's a dry oil, which means that it's not leaving like a, you know, like a greasy or a plump plumped kind of finish, which is lovely sometimes. But I would do this if I've got a wedding. I would do this if I'm going out for lunch and I've got my collarbones out. It dries down, just gives the skin the most like beautiful, light reflected, gorgeous glow while also smelling like the stunning fragrance. So I will pop all the, the video and stuff, but I'm going back in and I'm going to get it engraved, and then I'm going to use the glass vessel as a like an incense holder or like a diffuser reed kind of vibe. Like it's something that I feel like I'm going to keep as a bit of a keepsake. So that's my Spendy.
I love that. My Spendy, some of them are relatively new. The Embryolisse, which is a really famous French pharmacy brand.
Yes, makeup artists.
Makeup artists are obsessed with the OG Embryolisse cream, like for under makeup. Anyway, what they've done, they've launched these radiant complexion creams.
Ooh.
So it's kind of like the cream, but with
extra
tints, basically. So I just think that makeup artists are going to absolutely love these. There's also a green one, so that's great for people with—
Oh, that would be fantastic for me.
Yes. And then there
redness, for redness, color correcting.
Yes. If you have rosacea or you just tend to throw more red in your skin, people tend to love something that has a green base, like because it's really good at color correcting because it cancels out the red. So this would be beautiful. Would you like to try it?
I would love to. Thank you.
So my favorite is, I bought it in for you could play, but my favorite is the rose, the radiant complexion cream, but I also really like the apricot. So they are so beautiful. You could almost use it as either your moisturizer or a primer. You know what it reminds me of? It kind of reminds me of a thicker version of the Go-To Peach primer that I'm obsessed with, that glowy one.
Oh, yeah.
But would you look? It is the most beautiful moisturizer for under makeup, and look at that rosy.
Yeah.
Is that not? And I'm obsessed with the smell.
Yeah, it is kind of reminding me a bit of the Clarins SOS primers, how they have all the different shades.
Yes, exactly.
It's like that.
But the thing about these is that it's more of a moisturizer, I would say, than a primer.
Yeah.
But if you have oily skin, you could just use this instead of then a primer as well, and a moisturizer. But it feels beautiful. It wears so lovely under makeup. You definitely wouldn't use them at nighttime. They're for under makeup, and they don't like peel up under makeup. It's just a stunning product, and I love that they've got all the different shades.
How much?
$47 for a little tube, but like a little bit goes a long way. So they are 30 ml.
Yeah. I mean, it's great to fit in your handbag. In your makeup bag.
Well, 30 ml, I'm pretty sure that's just an average primer size anyway.
Yeah, kind of. I'd say
it's
like 50 ml.
Yes, small for a cream.
Yes.
Because moisturizers are generally 50. Anyway, that is my Spendy. I'm just obsessed with them. I'm obsessed with the smell. I love the way that they look. If you've ever tried and loved the OG Embryolisse cream, you need to try these radiant ones because I just think that they're stunning. Perfect for summer as well, when you want that extra glow.
Love. Thank you. So my savvy. So I've really done Spendy and savvy this time.
$160.
Here's my
versus
savvy. $6.49, $6.50. Or obviously any products that you can get at the chemist. Like I picked these up for $3. I'm talking about the Manicare nail polish remover pads. And these are coconut scented.
Oh, so they're not aggressive.
I very rarely, paint my nails.
Well, you've got Biab.
I usually get Builder Gel, Biab manicures. And if you're watching today, you'll see I've painted my toes a lovely summer shade of red.
Oh, don't zoom in though. She has not done a very good job. It looks like a 4-year-old's painted them.
That is so mean.
It is so accurate.
No. Whatever.
Your small toes are done better than your big toe.
Okay.
And the big toe had the most real estate.
Righto. I didn't realize I was on trial here.
Oh, I'm just.
Anyway, so let's say I've f***ed up my toenails and I need to remove them. I don't often paint my nails or my toenails, so I don't need a bottle of nail polish remover. And I have used those ones before where you dip the finger in.
I don't like them.
I don't mind that if I've ever done it, but I've done it for my toes.
Ew.
I need to put your toe in a little.
I'm just going to dip my dog in there.
Yeah, literally into the little foam soaked things. Anyways, so I was buying a new nail file. And I was like, I really should get some nail polish remover. And I came across these pads. So essentially, it's exactly what they say. They're pre-soaked. They're almost like exfoliating swipies or skincare pads, but soaked in the nail polish. And they're coconut scented.
Can I sniff?
I'm sure you could smell that. They're coconut scented.
That smells like Malibu.
Yeah, but it doesn't smell like nail polish remover.
It does. It does. Thus the Malibu.
What?
Like it smells alcohol. Like I can smell something really strong.
Oh, yeah, it does.
I don't mind it though,
it
to be honest.
It smells like Malibu, yeah.
I don't mind it.
It doesn't smell like acetone.
Well, it does, but with a side of coconut.
I think it smells like coconut with a dash of acetone. Coconut water with a dash of acetone. But yeah, that's just so easy and convenient. They're really thin too, but very soaked. I've had these for a while. I brought them with me to Sydney from Melbourne, so they travel great.
So you did know that your dogs were painted funny?
No, I brought them for the podcast.
Oh, okay.
Now I'm going to have to put some socks on. Anyways, they're so easy to use. Like, they don't leak, no mess, no cotton pads.
They don't dry out. I've had them before.
They don't dry out.
Like they would if you left them open. But
yes, exactly. But yeah, just really handy if you're someone that's, needs to touch up your dogs because someone says that you've painted them badly.
Just the big toes.
Okay, what's your savvy?
Oh, I feel like a little bit, not embarrassed, but...
You embarrassed?
Yeah, so embarrassed is the wrong word, but I need to be honest because as regular listeners will know, I've definitely been on a no tan journey for a lot of this year. Like I just went through winter not caring, not bothering, whereas usually I would for weddings still and special events. But I was just like, no, I love myself in my own skin. I am a confident queen. Look at me without tan. And then like I'd use a gradual if I went away or something like that. But like very much so no tan. Anyway,
then
well, so I got some veins in my leg removed back in August and the bruising is quite hectic still. Like, because I keep having to get.
Yeah, that was
so bruising's quite bad. And also my legs are just generally bruised. So then I was getting ready. I was like back in October, I was having a boat party for my birthday and my legs were just so bruised. And like I kept telling everyone, I was like, I paid $6,500 for my leg. It's going to be pins out, no pants summer. And I was like, oh. It just like
I think that's quite relatable on the journey of like journey of you like some days you're gonna feel great about it and some days you're not.
Anyway, so I just thought, oh, I don't think a gradual tan's gonna cut it. I'm fake tanning.
Yeah,
you
needed a bit more actual like color correction and evening out
because my legs are just so bruised. Anyway, so I was actually here and it was a Thursday and I ran down to the chemist warehouse and I just picked up like a tan at the chemist and I put it on and then I washed it off after an hour because it said dark and I was like, oh, I don't want that. Like, I'm still in my era of loving. I just wanted color. So I washed it off after an hour. Oh my goodness. I've been using it like once a fortnight ever since. I'm obsessed with it. And I'm firmly back on the tan train.
Okay. Well, what's the product?
Oh.
And how much does it cost?
It's $32.99. It's the baddest bod. It's an Australian brand. Maximum Express Mousse, tanning mousse. So 2 hours you can leave it on for. I leave it on for 1 because I don't like the smell. I don't like the feeling of being sticky. But because it's a dark shade, 1 hour is more than enough. Like I'm a lovely color and my legs look a lot more even.
Yeah. And like what about, so is there a guide color?
There is a guide color, but one time I stuffed it up and I looked at myself afterwards and I was like, oh no. Like I had these big patches. Somehow it still looked really good.
Okay.
Like once I'd rinsed it off. So it's quite fail safe, which I really like. It doesn't have as strong a smell as some others. Maybe that's because I'm not really fermenting in it the way I used to when I was younger.
Yeah.
But yeah, and like I've had it since October. It's still pretty full and I've been using it pretty much every fortnight. So you don't need that much because it's quite smoothing. Oh my goodness, the most important part of why I like it. It doesn't dry me out.
Ah, yes. So you don't end up with like actual desert. You know,
Exactly.
like in a desert when it's like the orange ground and the things. Yeah.
As other people will know, I have really dry skin, and I find the active ingredient in fake tan dries me out generally so badly. So I don't know what on earth they've put in this, but I was embarrassed because I don't really like the way that they do advertising. So there was like a bunch of reasons, but then I was like, oh my goodness, this product actually is so good. So I'm a little bit ashamed to admit it, but I'm firmly back on the tan bandwagon. I do apologize for letting the team down.
No.
The team is Amy.
Oh.
Newbie.
Okay, so my newbie, this one's really special to me. So if you're not familiar with me, after I was working at Adore Beauty and then I worked in-house at the brand Alpha H, so Liquid Gold, iconic Australian brand. So just want to caveat that. But I actually worked on the development of this product.
Oh my goodness, that's so cool.
And so I just wanted to, bring it. Not only is it a fantastic new product, but I just feel extra proud seeing it out in the world.
Yes.
So it is the limited edition Alpha H Melting Moment Cleansing Balm in Orange Crème Brûlée.
Ooh.
So you might have noticed brands are doing holiday a bit differently now. It used to be that you just do your standard sets, but now it's all about really for holiday to cut through, you've got to have new product formulas. Like, you know, with Go-To launching the fragrance oils or the makeup, brands are actually creating new versions of products rather than just doing the packaging or putting 3 bestsellers together. So this is, and I brought it so that you can have a smell. It smells like,
I thought I was going to hate that.
It smells like, I'd actually say that if you obviously can't smell through the screen or through your ears, but
it's quite gourmandy, but
it's
not
gourmandy.
in a
It's like it's Glasshouse Taha inspired.
Oh, I reckon I hate Glasshouse Taha. It's way too gourmandy. That is way nicer. You know what it is? The orange.
So it's got the orange oil that gives it that lift of citrus, but it's just, I love the original. Even before I worked at Alpha H, I love this cleansing balm. It's $69.95 for 90 grams. It's just like the most beautiful experience using this product as a makeup remover. The scent, it doesn't hang around. That's the other thing. So if you're like, oh, is it the fragrance, blah, 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 it doesn't stick around on the skin. But I just love this idea of like, you know, you can have hot festive holiday candles and things, and now it's also coming to your skincare.
Oh, I love that, and well done.
Thanks.
I'm not going to, usually when I bring in new fragrances, we spray them and have a bit of a play, but I'm not going to do that today because poor Amy's got a little bit of a headache and perfumes are not going to help the situation. But I've got the new Kayali Musk Obsessions. So Kayali is Huda Beauty's sort of sister brand. So you can get them online or at Sephora.
And Adore Beauty.
And Adore Beauty. These are all 10 mils. But you know how like perfumes often, like the 10 mil, they'll come
just a little vial, which is fine.
But this is just so beautiful that they actually come in the beautiful little Kayali.
Yeah. Wow, that
bottles.
would be so expensive to make. Like I know that they're making them en masse, but like just
like feel it. They feel so quality. You need to go and watch this on YouTube if you're listening along at home, because otherwise this is not going to make.
Frosted?
Yeah, they're absolutely beautiful. So you can purchase them. These ones are limited edition, I'm pretty sure, but you can purchase them for $57 each for the small ones. But the miniature set, if you like sort of musky, but they've all got such beautiful notes.
This one that
I
just smelled, yes, Santal. That's lovely.
Yeah, they're beautiful. Go and have a sniff, because the miniature set you can get for $180. So that's with the 10 mils. Or if you love one of them in particular, you can then purchase them in the big size. But they're just beautiful. I love the little brown and beige, and it's just very earthy, and they're really different to other Kayali fragrances that I've smelt.
That are very like
girly.
Juicy kind of sweet notes.
Some
fruity.
of them are a bit too sweet for me. So
great one.
Yes,
okay, I'm going to check those out.
Really excites me.
Okay, so mine is actually an empty Anna Shop My Stash.
Ooh.
Because I've shopped my stash of my backup that I have, and I've emptied my other one. So it's the Virtue Recovery Shampoo.
Okay.
So this product.
Lee would be very upset that you've divorced them. She only ever uses shampoos and conditioners together.
Oh, I am all about mix and
Me
match.
too.
So in my last Adore Beauty staff order when I finished up there, I bought a 500 ml, like the salon professional size. And actually I can't recommend it enough. And that lasted me 2 years.
Whoa.
And I know that you're going to say, well, what about the after opening? It's fine.
It's shampoo. Or, what is it? Conditioner? Shampoo?
Shampoo.
Yeah.
So this shampoo, it's a protein-based shampoo, but I love it because, number one, it smells like caramel. You only need the tiniest little amount. It foams up so beautifully. And I use lots of different shampoos, but I always come back to this one if I buy it on sale. So I bought this one in the last Black Friday. And now I'm shopping my stash. The way that I do it is I use something more affordable as my first shampoo. And then I use this as my second shampoo, as in I go in with my first shampoo because often your first shampoo, you need more product to lather. And then once the residual grime and grease is gone, then you only need, I'm talking less than a 10-cent piece amount. Foams up beautifully. But yeah, it's expensive, but I'm a bit of a sucker for expensive.
A few times.
Yeah, love it. What is yours?
Oh my goodness, you're going to laugh so much. If you're not watching on YouTube, I just held up the saddest looking old Mitt. But it's what I've been using now that I'm back in my tanning era.
Yeah.
My catfishing era. I needed to get it off.
Yeah.
And I forgot about that. Oh my goodness, this Mitt is the best thing at getting. It's the Bronte Mitt. Listen, a lot of them are probably the same, but this is the one that I've been using for the past couple of months, and it gets everything off me, Amy. I think that I've got nothing on my body. I'll be like, yeah, you've got no fake tan left on your body. I use this all over my body in circular motions. The water is brown. It starts running brown. Which is another thing that I love because I don't like using those tanning removal. That's another reason I stopped tanning because they would just dry my skin out so much, and then the tanning removal stuff dries my skin out so much. This exfoliates, but not in a really harsh way. It feels like, I don't even know how to describe it.
I mean, I honestly, when you pulled it out, I thought it was a sock or an old pair of undies.
I literally, I could have purchased a new one so it looked a little bit more aesthetic for the pod, but I didn't have time. And so, yeah, you've got this old sock. But if you're looking for a long-term good way to exfoliate that actually would turn out to be it's environmentally friendly and cost-effective.
Yes.
Because this surely will last me a long, long time. Yeah. Then an exfoliating mitt is the way to go. And this one really does remove stuff that I didn't even know was still on my skin.
Love that. Great Rex. Well, that's all we've got time for today.
But we will be back in your ears together on the coming Monday, actually.
Fabulous. See you next time.
Bye.